Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Twin Flame Tarot reading for the week of April 6th. And as we know, today is the first day that Saturn is in retrograde, and we've got Mercury retrograde on the 9th, and Venus goes direct on the 15th. So we've got a lot of stuff coming up here. Lots of intense feelings, lots of preparation, lots of things coming up that we're going to be feeling from our twins, and lots of things that will be coming up from our past. Like I said in the previous video, Saturn retrograde is a retrograde, especially in this one. This is also brings with it a T-square. There's a lot of planets and moons that are aligned with this Saturn retrograde, that for the next couple weeks, things are going to be getting pretty heavy. Now, that's not a bad thing. What that means is those of us who carry a lot of good karma, meaning we are generally good people, we, don't go out to intentionally hurt people, and, we are good lights. We're bearers of light. We will be in this period from now until August 25th, I believe it is when Saturn retrograde is over. We'll be rewarded. And this is also a time when we really need to watch our thoughts. We need to watch our actions, because things are going to happen immediately. And I'm talking about your fears. Whatever you're afraid of, if you say it out loud, it's going to happen. So we really need to control our thoughts. We need to really keep ourselves in check. Also, when it comes to good karma and good deeds, if you do a good deed expecting a reward, it's not going to come. I know there's a lot of religious backgrounds. There's a lot of different religions, different backgrounds that encourage those type of things. And all we hear is a lot of people saying, well, I donated to my local charity, or I volunteered at the hospital. Where's my reward? If you do that, the universe is not going to reward you. And I'm saying too, you don't need to, in order to increase your karma, you don't need to volunteer 100 hours a week at the hospital or go on a mission trip or anything like that. Good karma happens when you are not an asshole. Basically, just don't be an asshole. Be nice. When you go to the store and, someone gives you your receipt or anything like that, say thank you. Smile at them. Say have a nice day. Compliment someone on something. Just spread as much light as possible. If you're in a bad mood or you're feeling crappy, grouchy, cranky, irritable, please don't put that on other people, because they don't deserve it. Now, on the other hand, there are a lot of us who are gaining our authority back. We're becoming assertive. And there is a time when, and this is the time is right now, when that will be fine-tuned. Meaning that you're going to find out the difference between being assertive and being an asshole. It's going to hit you right in the face. So different ways of being assertive is to, if, for example, you're at the doctor's office and they seem to be taking forever, going up to the desk nicely and saying, I just want to know what's going on with my appointment. Not going up yelling and screaming at the receptionist and calling her names and things like that. But also, if you sit there and you fester and you don't speak up, guess what? That wait's going to be even longer. So these are just some things to keep in mind. We need to assert ourselves respectfully. We need to stand up for what we believe in. And a lot of things are going to happen for us. We'll see a lot of things happening, and a lot of things, immediate rewards or immediate punishments are going to be occurring at this time. So for the reading, as usual, I've got twin A and twin B over here, and that could be either masculine or feminine. It could be, you could be a little bit of both in these. And I think this one in particular, there's going to be a little bit of both on both sides here. The first card for twin A is the Chariot, which is our card of movement, of momentum, of forward motion. But then that is followed by the Two of Swords. And if you look at the Two of Swords, it's almost like when you look at when a road is blocked off, it's usually like there's an X or there's some kind of a cross or something that prevents you from crossing the road. That's what the Two of Swords represents in this reading next to the Chariot, meaning that your momentum is going to be slowed down. It's going to be halted. It's going to be delayed. It's not going to be stopped. It's just going to be slowed down, and there's going to be a little detour you might need to take. That's another thing with Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is notorious for slowing things down and for making travel a lot harder, making travel delays a lot more common. So these are some things to keep in mind. The reverse card, or the next card, is the Star reversed, and this is not necessarily a negative in this situation. It's still a positive card, but what it is it's saying that things are going to need, they're still going to go as you want them to, but you're going to need to think outside the box a little bit. You're going to need to remain positive. And, if something happens, if you're, going on a flight, your flight gets delayed, keep an open mind, try to roll with it, things like that. That's what the Star means in this situation. Now, the Three of Pentacles for the fourth card for Twin A is, it could symbolize two things. Things coming to you, karma returning to you in the forms of finances. If you are waiting on the results of a court case where someone else did something to you, the verdict will come in your favor and you will receive possibly a financial reward or something regarding that, or something in regards to fixing something that somebody broke. Retributions. There's another word for it that I can't think of. I guess it's retribution, when someone does something and they pay you back. I can't think right now. I guess Mercury retrograde's already happening, but restitution, that's the word. Restitution. You got to remember with retrogrades, re is a very important couple of letters. And retributions, restitution, things like that, these things will be coming in to you. But there may be delays with it, or it may be something that takes a different direction than what you were thinking of. Hopefully for you guys, if anyone is waiting on something like this, hopefully it'll be more than you expected. I'm really going to cross my fingers and hope so. But with any gift you receive from the universe, pay it forward and give back, of course. For Twin B, the first card is Justice, and this is the card of karma right here. This is the reminder that whatever you put out, you'll get back. And like I said, the karma will be immediate for the next couple of weeks with all the intense stuff going on. A lot of things I've seen on the internet was a lot of negative things. And I mean, maybe my last video was a little bit negative, but I'm seeing it more like preparing yourself for the unexpected and making sure that you have a second choice or a plan B in the situation. And this is reminding you of that. Just saying, you know what? Balance things. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't rely heavily on the way things that have always gone one way or another. Allow yourself extra time for these karmic things to happen. The next card is the Three of Swords reversed, and this is a card of loss or perceived loss or something. It's not the upright. It's not as bad as the upright. It's more of perceived loss or lack, like the focus in your thoughts is on what you don't have. And if you focus on that in this time period, you will have less and you will notice that you have less. So whenever I feel insecure about anything of the physical world, money or friendships or food or anything like that, I always try to be grateful and I always try to write a gratitude list, and then things start flowing again. So this is about finding your flow and having all of that come back to you. The third card is the Knight of Pentacles reversed, and this again is about don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't rely solely on things that have happened before. And like I said in the last video, like for example, If you've been working for a company for years, you get a direct deposit. It may not come on time during Mercury retrograde or during the next couple weeks. You just relax. The flow will come back. There's just the universe is really twisting and turning us this week. It's kind of challenging us in a lot of ways. Don't ever leave yourself in a position where you can't recover or it's going to devastate you. This is a good heads up. This is a good kind of a wake up call for everybody to just kind of slow down a little bit and have, a plan B or a second plan. The fourth card is the Hanging Man in reverse, and this is about surrender. Even in the reverse, it's kind of about you're at a crossroads, you're kind of hanging. You're just like, all right, well, let me step back and think about this because this could go this way, this could go that way. I really don't know what's going on here. So again, it's about letting the universe guide you, using your intuition and not relying on traditional things and the way that things have always been. Or if you've seen a movie that depicted this great romance, your relationship may not be like that. So that's what it's telling you right there. Now, the overall energy for this reading is the Ace of Swords reversed. And that is about, again, having an open mind and not focusing on the way that you're used to doing things. This is about allowing other ideas to come in to you. The outcome card for the reading is the Four of Wands reversed. And this is a good one because this is still news, but it's unexpected news. So it's not gloom and doom here. Like I said, if you keep that karma positive, you keep just living your life, just bringing as much life to people's lives as possible. It doesn't mean you have to go out and adopt 1 million puppies or volunteer or anything like that. Just smiling at people, not being a jerk or an asshole or anything like that. Stuff like that. That is how you build up your karma, is you just be nice, have fun, be respectful. And the cards are flying out today. All right. So, let's see what we have here for the romance angels. Hopefully they'll give us a little more insight themselves. Okay, for twin A, you deserve love, which is a beautiful message. You are lovable. Absolutely. No matter what, you are lovable. No matter what you've done in your past, who you were in a past life, no matter how bad your karma might be, you deserve love. And there's always a way to change bad karma. Always. There's different things you can do, crystals you can use, candles, anything like that. Or you can just ask your guides to guide you in the right direction. Okay, and this is a beautiful message for twin B. It is safe for you to love. Put that right here. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Isn't that the truth? So some beautiful messages. I got the mermaids and dolphins here. Let's see if they've got any extra insight for us. Okay. All right, here we go. Helpful person for twin A. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. Again, part of that Three of Pentacles could be a person that is going to come into your situation and offer help. Maybe offer financial help or help with a project or even help in the dating department, the romance department. For twin B, it's stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. So there we go. Good messages today. Another thing, on April 15th is when Venus goes direct. We got Saturn retrograde, Mercury retrograde, Venus direct. Be very careful and guard your hearts. You're going to feel fluffy. And what I mean by fluffy is you're going to be floating on a cloud. You're going to be like an 8th grader. And your hormones are going to be raging. You're going to be falling in love with anyone that gives you like the right kind of smile or any kind of, welcoming glance. So please be careful of that. That is a karmic thing. That is a ego thing. That just, focus that in on you. If you just stare at yourself in the mirror and just say, oh my gosh, I'm so gorgeous, I'm beautiful, I'm lovable, I'm wonderful. If you have to do that in order to get your mind off of, people, then please do that. Anything that comes into your life other than your twin, if you get the uncomfortable butterflies, I'm not talking about the twin butterflies, the uncomfortable stomach ache, nausea, you feel like you're gonna barf when you're around that person, your sexual organs go haywire, that is a karmic ego 3D relationship, and that right now on that day it is not good. That is going to spell disaster. So please, guys, I'm begging you, stay away from members of whatever gender you are attracted to. Please do not fall in love on April 15th. If you're with your twin, absolutely give each other all that love, all that fluffiness. Just pour it out all over each other. That is absolutely wonderful. Just please guard your hearts. I'm begging you. Okay, well, that is the Twin Flame Tarot reading. I'm still available for readings for $25 on my website. It is an email reading, and I accept PayPal. I will put a link below. You all have a wonderful week. God bless you. Happy Easter, and namaste.